Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, more than 35,000 tourists visited the Mt Everest region in Nepal annually to take in the majestic scenery and go trekking through the Himalayas. Thousands of local people were employed by the tourist industry as porters, guides and cooks to help tourists experience the thrill of scaling some of the tallest peaks in the world. As a developing and relatively poor nation, the $500 million the tourism industry generated for Nepal each year was a vital economic lifeline. Since the mid-1990s, when tourism to the region exploded in popularity, the standard of living has improved, with better access to healthcare, education and infrastructure for the local population. While there have been environmental and human rights concerns complicating the Everest tourism industry, it is hard to argue that there haven't been some positive benefits to the region. Like the tourism industry worldwide, however, the global COVID-19 pandemic has brought the annual flood of visitors to the Everest region to a grinding halt. This has had devastating impacts on the local population, many of whom rely on tourism dollars to literally feed, clothe and educate their families. One man has had first-hand experience of this economic devastation. Sujan Manandhar is a 28-year-old mountain guide and founder of Kalapatthar Trek and Expedition company in Nepal. Born and raised in Nepal, Suzanne completed a Bachelor of Mathematics at the Tribhuvan University, but turned to porter work in 2009 to earn extra money. His first trek to Mananda, the 8th tallest mountain in the world, was the beginning of what turned into a deep passion for mountaineering. Achieving his dream to summit Mt Everest in 2013, he founded his trekking company 2 years later, and since then has helped dozens of groups of tourists from all over the world journey safely through the ranges. Today he is collecting money for the poor in the Himalayas, many of whom can no longer afford to buy adequate food now that the tourism industry has dried up. But he is hopeful that when the COVID-19 pandemic is over, tourism to the region will once again bring hope and prosperity to the local people. I am really grateful and lucky to have Suzanne on my channel today. Here he is. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today and connect. You're in Nepal, aren't you?
Yes, I'm in Nepal, but in village or farms I'm living during the lockdown. And nice talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, do you want to first of all tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, you're the founder of Kalapatthar Trek and Expedition touring company, aren't you?
Yep. It was in 2016 I founded Kalapatthar Trek and Expedition.
Before this virus happened, it was very big news here in Australia and around the world. They showed photos of climbers going up Mt Everest, and they were like long lines waiting to get to the top. And there were big news headlines about overcrowding at the summit and putting people in danger. What do you know about that? Did you see that photo of that long line of tourists going up to the summit?
In high season, it will be very, yes. It was very high, in high season it was very traffic, so it will be difficult sometimes, so we have to manage it.
Can you tell us what's happened to tourism there now?
Is to be honest, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in zero level now.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we're gonna better future. So now it's destroyed. So I cannot imagine before this happened.
Yeah. Tourism around the world has all but been destroyed, hasn't it, because of the virus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really hard. And the local people in Nepal, really rely on tourism, don't they?
Yes, 60% people depend on tourism in Nepal.
Yeah.
Mainly in Himalayas, people and depend on tourism. So it's really hard to difficult living your daily life or something like that.
When this whole virus is over, do you think tourism will revive the local economy again?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Can you have any tourists at the moment come to Nepal?
I don't.
Yeah,
No.
no. And is the virus do you have COVID-19? You do have it there, don't you, in Kathmandu at the
Yes,
moment?
a lot. It's growing up.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have to be in isolation, or can you go to the shops and go into the village? What's going on there for you?
In the village, it's not touching way, but near to my village is some cases. So we have to stay on our home.
Oh,
Not
right.
allowed to go outside.
Okay, yeah, yeah. And I can see a bit of your home behind you, like the wooden roof
Yes,
and the forest. Yeah, it
yes,
looks lovely. Are you at your parents' house at the moment, or is this
yes, yes,
yeah, and your dad's a farmer, isn't he?
yeah.
Show us a little bit behind you of the scenery there. I can see greenery and sort of, is there forest behind you or what's behind you? Yeah, there. Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's mango trees.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's so beautiful, Suzanne. Oh, you live in a wonderful area. Well, tell us a little bit about your business. So, if like, what do you actually do when tourism is allowed back into the region? What sort of expeditions do you offer, or trips for people?
Uh, uh my own business is not been long time.
Yep.
I is since I started since 2015.
Yep.
So I have no big the large size of the business, but I have a small business until now. So I offered everyone to connect me. Your dream will be success, and I give reasonable price,
Yeah. Yep.
and you can if you choose me. If you choose me, I will give the more explain than other about Nepal.
Yeah.
I give you 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're born and raised in Nepal, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. So you know the local area well. And you were born in a hilly region of Nepal too, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the best feeling about it? Like, if someone comes and does a trek, like, is it a sense of achievement for you? Just a fantastic experience?
My achievement every time I was success to achievement. So it's it's easy and it's normal for me.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
someone joining me, for them it will be very great and feeling pleasure. So
Yeah, yeah. Do you get experienced climbers on your treks, or do you get people like say like me, like I have never done a hike before. Can you take people that can't really
Yes, I take to them trekking, not expedition.
Sure,
If
yeah. A shorter
and
trip.
I haven't any experience with acclimatization, altitude sickness problem.
What is a trek like with you? Like, do you do long treks, don't you, that last like a week or something, or several days?
Yes, we have several days also, and long trekking also. We have from 5 days to 40 days also.
40 days.
Yes.
Wow. You must have a whole team with you then. Like, do you have porters? Do you have cooks, obviously, for food?
Uh, Somewhere we need to, camping trek. We have two types of trek:
Yeah.
tea houses and camping trek.
Yeah.
And mostly nowadays we'll have the tea houses everywhere. So
Oh,
we will
right.
have a guide, porter, and assistant guide or something like that.
Yeah, sure. And you stop overnight at the houses, like as you go along.
Yes, yes, lodges, tea houses,
Lodges, yeah. Oh,
camping.
wow. Oh, that sounds so fun. It really sounds fun. It would be fun. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is it dangerous for people to go on these treks?
No, I cannot say dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
I do every region in Nepal, and I organize also for the Bhutan too. So that's why.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good. And what's the highest mountain you take visitors up?
Pardon?
What's the highest mountain you take visitors on up?
Mount Everest.
You take tourists up to Mount Everest.
Yes, I organize the Mount Everest also.
Whoa. And you already take groups to base camp, don't you?
Yes, base camp. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah. And would you actually take someone to the summit if they wanted to go to the summit?
We will have some guides, climbing guides,
Yeah.
to get summit. So if you join to me, I will bring to base camp, and then our staff and our organization will be there in base camp. So,
Okay.
and after that, you can touch with my other guides, friends
Yeah, yeah,
guides.
sure. Yeah, yeah. And you've been to the summit once, haven't you, yourself?
Yeah.
One time. Some of these other guides, how many times have they climbed up to the summit? Like 10 times or?
Yes. My guides are more than 10 times.
Oh, that's incredible. That's really incredible. On your treks, how many people do you take at once?
On different people's choice, the group trip and the private trip. So private trip will be maximum 5-6 persons, and group trip will be about on dependent trails. If you go with a group trip in Everest Base Camp,
Yeah.
it will be 20% also sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. And it must be amazing. Like so take me through a normal day of trekking. Do the tourists carry heavy backpacks themselves, or do the porters carry most of the equipment?
Uh, on different packets, if you want to carry on yourself, can do. If you want to hire a porter by us, you can. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, sure. And so what time do you like set off in the morning? Like, is it an early start?
On different trails, normally we can start from the tea houses about 8 a.m.
Okay. Yep. Yep. And then, how many hours do you walk?
Normally 6-7 hours.
Okay. All right. Yep. And you stop for lunch, I assume?
Yes, we can stop for the lunch and then we can continue our destination.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds awesome. And do you have yaks with you, or animals that carry some equipment?
Uh, Sometimes we will have a yak,
Yep.
and sometimes normally we can carry our food or
Can carry the equipment.
yeah.
And what sort of terrain is it? Like, what sort of footwear do you need if you're trekking in the Himalayas? Do you need really good boots, or can you use sneakers?
Yes, if you want to extra food, like sneakers, chocolates, something like that. But other things are available in the tea houses, everything.
Oh, right. Okay. So if you don't have some equipment, you can actually buy it along the way.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Like jackets, coats, beanies.
Jackets and sleeping bag or something like that, you can prepare before the leave from Kathmandu.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you climbed Mount Everest? That must have been absolutely amazing.
When I started my career as a porter,
Yep.
it was fantastic with 35 kg luggages, and I impressed with Himalayas. And then I made a plan to climb top of the world. It was my big dreams, and I success in 2014.
Wow. That must have been,
And
yeah.
it was fantastic day, and I was really high on the top. So it was big dream, and I succeed. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Were you frightened at all? Because there's so many people have actually died on Mount Everest, especially in the death zone. Were you scared at all, or were you feeling confident?
Oh, yes. No, it was my dream, but I didn't scare with the death. So I was success.
Yeah, yeah. Was it a sunny day? Was the sun out?
Yes, sunny and clouds.
Yeah. It's a,
No,
it's a,
not clouds, windy. Sorry.
yeah.
Sunny and windy.
Oh, windy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. It's as high up on the summit as being in a Boeing 747 plane. Big plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's high.
I haven't experienced, but I think so.
Yeah. Apparently it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yes. Let's do it. Huh?
And how did it feel to stand on the summit?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Fantastic. No words to explain how was she from there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yep. And what about coming down from the mountain? Because a lot of people are able to go up to the top, but then quite a few people actually die coming down. So what was the ascent like?
It was tired.
Mm.
It was tired, and sometimes when we come down, it will be bad weather due to the bad weather, and sometimes these technical problems,
Oh,
something that kind of the happens will be
okay. What sort of technical problems?
is the rope, ice ladder.
Yeah. That doesn't sound very good. You want the ropes to be pretty
We will
strong,
have
don't you?
yes,
What do you love best about taking people on treks? What's good for you when you take people?
It's, you know, the amazing people to involve and join the friendship as well, and your own experience to share with each
Yeah.
other, and so amazing. And and the main things, I have to complete your dreams, so it's some impressed to me, and I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, of course. On your Facebook page, you often post fantastic group pictures of groups of people that have made it to base camp and made it to other
Yeah.
destinations. And I love seeing those photos. Like everyone looks really happy and like they've achieved something really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. And what do you love best about the mountains for you? What do you love about living in the Himalayas?
It's fresh air and the white snow is most. I love the mountains,
Yeah,
and the mountains are always a smile, and that's I love them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And your nickname is Mountain Guide Suzanne. Like, I like the name you go by. It's cool. Are there any environmental concerns there now with when normally when a lot of tourists come there, like managing waste disposal and littering, that sort of thing?
Yes, our government, there are rules and regulations everywhere. So
Yeah,
uh, and the guides rules and regulation, guides have to say our tourists to clean ourselves. So,
yeah,
and we don't throw anywhere the rubbish. There are several dustbins or somewhere.
yeah.
So, and our every year our government will clean the trekking trails.
Oh, right. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Say me, if I was thinking about coming to Nepal and visiting the area, what advice would you give me? How would you prepare for a trek?
Yes, if you want to go, you know, the high trekking trails, you have to be a good fitness.
Yeah,
And if you are coming Nepal, and it will be great pleasure to us, and it will be fantastic. You can see a different experience with Nepal, and
yeah,
you will see the beautiful natural and Himalayas as well. So cultural, traditional, everything. So
yeah.
I want to say everyone to come to Nepal and visit Nepal once in a lifetime.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it definitely is. It absolutely is. And how could someone in Australia or anywhere else in the world get their fitness up? Have you got any advice for people like to prepare
If
for a
if
trek?
if there are any chance to climb a little hike, to, you know, when you have a time, and you should be a morning walk also.
And do you know what I read about the Nepalese people?
Hmm.
I read that the Nepalese people are some of the friendliest people in the world. Is that true?
Yes, yes, it's true.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the most welcoming and warm people on the
Yes,
planet.
yes, it's traditional of Nepal.
Yeah, so that's great. So if people from Australia or America or Canada, we come and visit, um, like, so the local people are really very welcoming. Like we're very welcome to visit, aren't we? Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah, yeah. And I bet most people that go there really, really love the experience. I can imagine,
yes,
like sort of like a once in a lifetime sort of
yeah.
sort of trip. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it'd be wonderful to visit. It really would. When do you hope to start up your business again? Has the government got any plans? Um,
Uh, I hope from 2021 we can start our business again.
Okay. Yeah. 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 And how are you surviving at the moment? Because you wouldn't be making any income, would you?
Yes, I do not income anywhere, so
Yeah.
I'm. It's very difficult,
Mm,
It's
yeah.
very hard to daily life. So
Yeah. Do you have any work at all? Is there any employment right now?
no,
Wow.
it's it's really really shut down in Nepal since 5 months.
Yeah. Yep. And how are people getting food? Does the government give food handouts?
Yeah, not really, but somewhere the government distribute, but little bit difficult.
Yeah. And what about your family? Is your family okay on the farm?
As my family is okay, but
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
if it will be go long, it will be problem also.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. And at the moment you're collecting money for the poor over there, aren't you, to help with that?
As I am accepting with my friends who are closest on my Facebook, on my relationship. I'm
Yeah.
collecting with them.
Yeah, sure. We'll put a link at the bottom of this interview to your Facebook page so viewers can see.
I want to say everybody visit once a time in Nepal, so you will feel amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet. I really bet. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time
Thank
and
you.
for
Thank you to also to great interview to me, and it will be pleasure to me also. Thank you so much.
oh, my absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure to talk to you and I really wish you all the best. I really hope that when this virus is over that lots of tourists will come back to the region because I know you're passionate about it and I know it's a beautiful place in the world.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be in
Thank you.
touch.
Okay, thank
See
you.
ya. Bye, Suzanne.
Yeah, bye. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. Thank you. See ya.